When incorrect perception has come to an end, and when the sun of self-knowledge arises in the heart, know that the mind is reduced to naught. It is not seen again, even as burnt dry leaves. The state of mind of the liberated ones who are still living, and who see both the supreme truth and the relative appearance, is known as Satva, transparency. Now it's curious, we're told that the mind is reduced to naught, and then now the state of the mind of the liberated ones is described. But this is language. The state of mind, I suppose, is the state of being. But the mind doesn't disappear. Its holdiness disappears. And this is quite clear in this sentence, and it's probably the first time that this has been acknowledged, because the traditional yogic idea is that the mind is destroyed and that's it. But the mind is like a tool, it's like a hand, it's like an organ. The mind is an organ. We don't want to destroy it, we just want to get it. The mind is like a slave that has overthrown its master and has become the new tyrant. We need to get it into its proper place, put it back into its proper place. It's rather like having a hand which is strangling you. We take that hand away and get it to do useful things for us. So the mind is like this. The state of mind of the liberated ones who are still living and who see both the supreme truth and the relative appearance is known as Satva. So they see the supreme truth and the relative appearance. This relative appearance, which is described as illusion or delusion, does not disappear. What disappears is our belief in it, our faith in it. We see it for what it is, and we're no longer caught up in it. So the liberated one is still living, is still going about, communicating, doing his or her tasks, doing what needs to be done. And the liberated one knows how to talk in dualistic terms, because this is what language involves. And it's known as Sattva, transparency. So this state of mind is known as transparency because everything just flows through it. It doesn't get caught. It doesn't get stuck in anything. All the experiencing that is going on, and the mind of the liberated one is not homing in on bits of it, looking for comfort from it, or satisfaction from it. It is improper to call it mind, so this is the contradiction resolved. It is improper to call it the mind, it is really Sattva. It is just transparency. The mind of the liberated one is actually simply space, open space for everything to happen within it. These knowers of truth are mindless, are in a state of perfect equilibrium. They live their life here playfully. They know it's a game, and when you know something's a game, you're no longer taken in by it, but you can engage more fully in the game. They behold the inner light all the time, even though they seem to be engaged in diverse actions. Concepts of duality, unity, or such others do not arise in them, for there are no tendencies in their heart. The very seed of ignorance is burnt in the state of Sattva, and it does not again give rise to delusion. O Ram, you have reached that state of Sattva, and your mind has been burnt in the fire of wisdom. And this is the mind consisting of attachments, the mind consisting of latent tendencies. What is that wisdom? It is that the infinite Brahman is indeed the infinite Brahman. The world appearance is but an appearance whose reality is Brahman. The appearance, for instance your body as Rama, is insentient, is unreal. Its reality is the reality of its substratum, which is consciousness. Why then do you grieve? However, if you feel that all this is consciousness, there need not arise in you the notions of diversity in it. People might think we're grieving because we have to let go of everything. There's nothing to let go of. It's like wanting to get back into a dream. Once the dream is over, you generally forget about it and get on with what you need to get on with. Recollect your essential nature as the infinite consciousness. Abandon the notions of diversity. You are what you are, nay, not even that as a concept, but beyond it. You are the self-luminous being. Salutations to you, O cosmic being, that is infinite consciousness. Salutations to you, O cosmic being, that is infinite consciousness. This is our awareness. It's what lights everything up. It's the light of our consciousness. It's the light of our attention.